Hello. So this is TJ with Solutions by TJ, and thank you for joining me for Sunday Fun Day. Listen, I found some good stuff for you guys. I mean, I titled this the $1,000,000 info on the NNA because I really think we're sleeping on the information that the NNA has just for its members. So let's look at it. Let's dive into it. I'm going to let a few more people come in. There are 4 people. Hey, y'all. Hello. Tell me who's here. But like I said, I want to go into what the NNA has to offer because I get so many questions like you would not believe. In a week's time, I get 1,000,001 questions for real. So one of the things that I did in the Facebook group, Solutions by TJ, Notary Networking and Knowledge, I created a document that's called How to Become a Notary Signing Agent. So you can go there. It's absolutely free. It's really cool. I put in there step by step, you know me, box of rocks method. So I did absolutely step by step box of rocks like we like it. Okay. And I think you're going to like it because I didn't leave anything out. And if you see anything that I did leave out, let me know and I'll add it in there. So, yeah, I think we're sleeping on the information that the NNA provides. And I want us today to go through some of that and just take a look because everything that you have asked me is either in the notary signing agent certification guide. It is packed with good information. I mean, if you want to go through the documents, I ain't got to send you no sample documents. There's a pack of sample documents right in the back of that book that tells you how to go through the documents, what the common terms are. We're going to take a look at all of this. So I just want to, Monica, please reach out to me this week, Monica Proctor. Don't let me forget to put you on because I need you. So, yeah, we're going to go through. That's what we're going to do today is I'm going to share my screen and I want y'all to see some stuff. So if anybody has any questions, please don't hesitate to post it into the comment and I'll leave these links. I don't know where I'm going to leave them, but I'm going to leave them somewhere. So let's get it. Let's get it popping. Okay. So I was in the car waiting on Miss Madison, y'all. And these are links from what I found today. One of the things, these are supplies. One of the things that I wanted to show y'all was this. So if you go to the notary signing agent and you sign in, right? Sign in if you are a member. There are all different kinds of stuff over here. I mean, you have this for signing agent. What is a signing agent? Signing loan documents. But look at this rescission calendar. I like this. So let me show you this. Oh, you know what? I ain't showing y'all my screen. Hold up. I went all the way over there. And we're live. Bam. Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm so happy y'all are here. I'll be missing y'all during the week. Man, I don't know why. Before I got on here, I got tired as all get out. Now I feel a whole lot better. But so I was talking about this rescission calendar. So, you know, inside the documents, there's this thing where there's a statement, a document where they have 3 days to cancel or rescind on the closing. So if a loan includes a rescission option, the borrower is given 3 business days to cancel. Look at this calendar, y'all. It gives you everything. I mean, this was for January 2020, but they have another one for for this year, 2020. So if your closing is on a Friday, it tells you that the rescission period ends on the 5th, right? If your closing is on the 6th, it'll say, okay, it ends on the 9th. This is just a handy dandy tool to keep in your toolbox, you know, with all the supplies. Print this thing out and take it with you. I personally thought that was just too fabulous. I don't know about you, but this is the 2020 version. Okay. And then there was another thing. Yes. I know this is looking crazy because I had to text myself all of this stuff, but that's the rescission calendar. And this, I didn't know this was here, the distance between two zip codes. How cool is that? Zip to city, county lookup. And even, I don't know where the driving directions go. So that goes to Google Maps. But I had no clue where this distance between two zip codes. So like, say for instance, I'm in Texas. So, you know, in Houston, we have a whole bunch of different zip codes. I mean, you can go from Humboldt to doggone Seabrook, and it'll take you an hour, and you still consider to be in Houston and surrounding areas. So that's why this is real cool, right? It'll tell you the distance. Now, granted, you can do all of this on what is it called? If you just have Waze, which I have Waze because I like to drive fast, but if you have Waze or something like that, you can easily get on Waze and you know, you'll know where you're going. But it is really, really cool just to see that distance calculator. I thought that was cool. Y'all don't think is it just me? Maybe it's just me. So even this, entering zip code information from zipcode.com, you know, finding different zip codes. This is cool. Anyway, and they have it for all over the United States. So it's not just Texas based. Is you can locate a post office, zip code distance calculator, all kinds of stuff. Because the reason I think this is cool, right, is because in SnapDocs, you will be given a zip code. And so you like, dang, how far is this from me? And you usually hop on Google Maps to see, okay, it's from here to that zip code. Cool. This is just one more option. That's it. I thought it was cool. Hey, Sal. Hey, everybody. Awesome. So, okay, there was something else that I wanted to show y'all. Let me see. So they have stuff like how to administer an oath, how to complete your journal entries, you know, signing loan documents, signing agent supplies. Let's look at this one with the notary signing document, how to sign docs. So look at this, people. Now you can't tell me this ain't live, right? You click on this and it basically, now I am logged in and you only have access to this if you are an NNA member, where it tells you, okay, let me go back. So it shows you the main documents that are normally in a package, right? These are just a few of them, but there's another one that shows you even more. So you click on this and it gives you information as to what the important parts are, what the names of it are, and all that good stuff. So preview in PDF format. Okay, so getting to know the signing agent. Let me, ooh, geez, came out too big, honey. So yeah, when you download this, it tells you every closing disclosure has the essential closing transaction and loan details at the top of the page. Now, this is just giving you step-by-step, box of rocks method, just like we like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is it? What do I need to say? What do I need to do? Where do I sign? This is it, y'all. Look at this. It tells you the loan calculations. I mean, it explains things in grave detail. So raise your hand if you knew that was there, because I sure didn't. Raise your hand. Come on, everybody. I knew. I want to see, because I that gum show. You know, so Mariama reads for me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the first one to say, hey, Mariama, what does this say? Like I can't read myself, and it pisses her off to the highest peak of festivity. She hates it when I do stuff like that, but I'm always saying, okay, so if I have a question, I call Mariama. I ain't reading nothing. So I couldn't oh, you knew? Dang, I'm the only one that didn't know. Yeah, I asked Mariama. She reads for me. And she swears I'm dyslexic. I'm the one that's dyslexic. Whatever, girl, just read it. It'll take you a little while, but just read and tell me what it says. So yeah, I mean, it's a whole bunch of information on the NNA, and I just thought that this was too cool for those who did not know that you can just go through these documents like this. This is one of the major documents, the owner occupancy affidavit, signature and name affidavits. All of these documents are within the signing pack. And guess what? They're right here. They are right here. It tells you what it is. You know, what, just anything that you can think of. It's all right here. Oh, y'all couldn't see my screen. That gummit. Hold on, Saint. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this occupancy affidavit, right? And you can click to expand, but it gives you every single thing that you need to know about it. So, hey, listen, if you've paid for the NNA, don't sleep on it. Don't be like TJ. Don't. Read for your own good self, honey. Because I refuse to read. Not as long as Mariama can read. And then she'll tell me. She gonna cuss me out, but she gonna tell me too. Okay, so yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. They even have commonly asked questions on there. How to complete a journal entry. You know, really important. This is what we do, people. For every signing that you have, you will have to have journeying, you know, these things completed, right? So they have all kind of webinars, how to administer an oath, how to detect fraud, you name it. You freaking name it. The laws, just every single thing. Then there's a reference library down here. Certificate form. This is for members only. So you can, I mean, and this is part of the membership benefits. Look, you click on your state. I'm in the great state of Texas. And you have the ordinary acknowledgement, the proof of execution by subscribing witnesses, certification by notary, the jurat with affiant statement, declaration of authenticity. These documents are right here. So if you ever need to download one, you just simply download it, right? And this is your document that you fill in. And guess what? You don't just have to fill it in. Look, it tells you how to fill the dadgum document in. It gives you instructions on every single part of it and what you need to do. So the good thing about today too is Sean taught me how to get this thing where it's not dropping every second. Y'all, I'm so glad. So glad. Hey, TJ, do you know about Mark Will's program? I do. I didn't take Mark Will's program, but I have heard good stuff about it. I heard that there's, you know, he goes through a whole bunch of documents and you get a lot of stuff in his program. What I don't quite understand is a lot of people come out of Mark Will's program and still need mentorship. So I personally, Tanya Cherie Johnson, I did not take Mark Will's program. I had a personal mentor. And so I learned from doing, basically, which is how I learned anyway. But I learned from doing my own closings and yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I kind of prefer my method of looking at my own documents and learning from my own documents versus learning a whole bunch of stuff and then it's just I'm just overwhelmed, like it seems a lot of you are just completely overwhelmed with all the information that you're getting. And that's one thing that I would like to tell you today too is, hey, listen, get off of YouTube. You know enough. Follow one person, two people maybe, but do not go through all of this doggone content, baby. It is confusing the heck out of you, okay? You may never run into every single circumstance that you are looking at. And so it's frightening you, it's scaring you. Boo-boo, get off of YouTube. Yeah, just stop it. Join the game. Get in there and start working. Start getting assignments. You are what's called analysis paralysis, and it's making you too scared to take the leap. Forget it. Jump. I got you. I keep telling you that. I'm telling you. Rochelle, Shy Bomb, get off of it. Okay, Rochelle. So you're in Mark's class now, but you want more mentorship. I get it. And that's most people. You know, they still want somebody to look at their particular documents. I get it. I get it. So what were you who was that? Did I know Mark Wills about his program? I do. Was there anything Shabam that you Shabambe what in the world is your name, honey bunny? Shabambe. Yeah, Shabambe. What did you want me to know about Mark Will's program? Yes, it is. So listen, the information on NNA combined with that notary certification guide, notary signing agent certification guide, y'all, that thing is golden. And what I kind of wanted to do today was show y'all, walk y'all through that book, but there's not a digital version. So I have to figure that out. It was too much going on today for me to figure out how to set my doggone phone up. Oh, it was too much. It was too much. So I didn't do it. But okay, yeah, Sal. So you know what? The remote agent that is making $1,000 a day. He was making $1,000 a day just with our company, Elite Mobile Notary, and that was during the time when COVID first started, and it was just so many unknowns. He was killing it, but I know that he still does it. So I will. You know what? I will interview him. How about that? I'm gonna get Mariam. Let me hold on. Let me somebody write that down for me. Interview Ron guy. Because he really got us set up like with Doc Verify and just really everything that we needed. Thank you, Nico. I appreciate it. So y'all, I did Nico's thing. I did her I notarized her notary commission, and I gotta upload it. It was too cute. We had so much fun. We had so much fun. Okay, hate to hop in and out, but in a couple of minutes I've been on. You've given me a try. Aw, y'all are the best, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I mean a lot of that stuff, like you said, it's in that book as well. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Interview Ron down there. That's it. What book did you mention that is not digital so that you are unable to share it? So that is the Notary Signing Agent Certification Guide. That's the book that I preach about. It to me, it's like the Notary Signing Agent's little Bible. Okay, you can turn to page 5 of Signing Agent Certification Bible, and we will read from there. It is awesome. You have to have it. I mean, there's just everything. Where's my book? I think it's in the car. But I got to show y'all how my mama has this book tabbed up. We have used the heck out of this doggone book. And I'm putting it in the notes. No, Miss Tammy, no, we met at a restaurant and I I notarized it. I did not notarize it online. Hold on, I need to yell for Madison. Madison, can you go get that certification book out of the car, please? So I can show our YouTube family. She knows about y'all. Okay, can you tell me more about your program? I know it's $350 for the first month, but how much is it after that? Okay, so listen. If you all want a mentor, Mariam and I have opened up the program so that it is available nationwide. We're taking people. Make sure that when you contact me, you have all of your certification criteria in place, everything loaded, all of that. It's in the truck. It's in a Jeep. So you have all of your certification stuff. You have your supplies, especially your printer. If you don't have anything else, you have to have your printer. However, if you don't have your printer, don't even sweat it, because it costs about $20 to make 2 copies, 10 cents a page at FedEx or somewhere else, just using their copy machine, or find another printer. Now, you got to be careful with these printers that it doesn't keep the information, because you are responsible for keeping these people's information safe. So find a printer where, ask them at the front desk, hey, how do I delete this? The knowledge of everything that I use. And I'm sure that they do that anyway, but ask them, let me be sure to make sure everything is deleted. But you can use a FedEx, go to FedEx, and if you have to, print the documents at FedEx. Don't let that be a deterrent from getting you started. Back to my mentorship program. So $350 for the first month. We go through every single document of your closing pages with you. So when you get an assignment through SnapDocs or from Coast to Coast or wherever you are, wherever you get your job from, we'll go through those documents with you as many times as you need for us to. Now, we do that over Zoom. And in those sessions, we ask you, of course, make sure that you are not sharing those people's personal information, because we don't want to see it. You have to make sure that people's information is secure. But we go through those documents with you, page by page. Every single question you can think of, we answer it in those sessions. If you have one closing, we do it. If you have 29 closings in that month and you want us to do it again and again and again and again and again, we do it for as many times as you need for us to, until you feel satisfied and comfortable. That is the whole goal of this, that you get in front of your client and you feel like you know what you're doing. You don't feel like you're stumbling. You have command of the documents and you know what you're doing. And we go a step, thank you, baby. We go a step further than that. And so for that $350, when you're sitting at the table with your client, guess what? We're right there with you, waiting on you to call if you have a question. So we are like your back office, you can say. So let's say, for instance, you're sitting at the table and you're with the client and you come across a question that you can't answer. So you give me a call, and I need for you to sound as professional as you can every single time you're in front of your client. So you call and say, hello, Miss Johnson, this is Miss Mendez, and I'm at the white closing. I have a question on page 25. Can you take a look at that for me? And I'll say, yes, Miss Mendez, what's the question? And you'll say, let me know what goes in the space that goes right in blah, 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 right? So it's a real professional conversation. It's like I'm working for you. You have a question, and yeah, that's how we do it. So you are not there by yourself, even when you're at closing. So that's for the $350. For the $50, so after the $350, that's the first month. After the first month, for the next 3 months, we charge you $50 a month for the exact same thing. So with that $50, we still act as your back office, where if you have questions, we answer those questions for you. And if you work with different title companies, their documents look different. So I've done, it seems like a whole lot of them for Vila Title, and all of their documents look the same. But when I go over to another place, their documents look different. And I'm like, what in the world is this? I've never seen this. And so I'll call Mariama, because she's my back office. Get it? That's how it goes. Yep. Okay. It is not the same as the NNA study guide. No, it is not. It is not. Me and Miss Nico went through that. She was looking at the study guide and I was looking at the certification guide. Oh, this is what it looks like. Okay, so look at that. Notary Signing Agent Certification Guide. See that, y'all? Let me back it up. I'm trying to get it out the daggum light. Hold on. It's too much light. God, no. I'm trying to light it up with daggum. This is it. So you see how my mama got this daggum thing? She was not playing. Look at that. Look at all them stickies. Look at that. Everything, I mean, is highlighted because all of the answers to the tests are in this daggum book. The book. Let me show you something. People ask me this question, I swear, for the good Lord, 99,000 times per day. Notary signing agent. Let's go there. And I want you to go down. How to become a notary signing agent. And I don't see what in the world I was looking for, but it talked about the exam. And it talked about the exam. Boy, I tell you, when you're in the car, you can find everything. Hold on. Look, are there any mentors out there? So it's not telling you, but long story short, I'm going to find it because I got it all in my phone, y'all. I made sure that I kept every single page just for y'all. But the test is not timed and it's open book. And guess what book they're talking about? This book. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. So there's a code of conduct, right? Raise your hand if you have your book. Let's get our books out. For the people who have your books, let's walk through this doggone book. Maybe we'll do that next week so that I can make sure more people have. Bring your book to class next week, people. This book. This is our textbook for next week. Bring it to class because we're going to be going over some stuff in this book specifically for you. Okay? But all of these, it's called the Chapter 3 with Key Resource Documents. And it gives you, look at this, look at this, look at this. Let me see if I can show you. Okay. So, can y'all see that? So, you see where those stickies are? Like, it gives you everything. It's walking you through these documents. So, the stuff that you are super scared of, yeah, it's all right here. It's telling you what to say, what to do, you know, where to have them sign, truth and lending disclosures. And these documents, it goes through also loan documents at a glance to tell you how to describe or summarize these documents with your clients. We're going to go through that next Sunday. So bring your book to class. I just got to figure out how to put my screen on top of the book to be able to show you the book while I'm doing it. And I'm going to contact the NNA to see if they have a digital version. I know I've asked them that question and they told me no, but hey, that was a little while ago. So I'm going to ask again. Okay, Brandy. Brandy, what are you saying? I wish I lived in Texas so you could mentor me. I had one in Georgia a while back and lost her information. So, Brandy, yeah, we mentor in Atlanta. We mentor in Georgia. We're all over the U.S. now. The boss gave me the green light. Alicia, I've heard that the orders will slow down when the rates go back up because people will stop refinancing. Girl, it ain't been a slow season, Alicia. The slow season is doggone, what is it? Is it June? June, July through October. Other than that, people are buying stuff. I mean, that's just what it is. This is, you know, refinancing is cool, but before the rates were so low, people were still buying stuff. I mean, there are probably more now, but we made a full living, you know? I mean, I was still working full time, so I just did it part time, and I'm still doing it part time. But Mariama made a full $10,000-$20,000 a month living just doing this. Crazy hard to find a printer. I have heard that. So don't let that stop y'all. You know what I said about finding that printer. Find somebody who can print. So let's just say you're getting paid $100 per signing, you know, $20 to print the documents. 2 copies, 200 pages max. Just see. Just see. Okay, when signing up with signing services, who should we use when they ask for references? Do we need to have other notaries as references? You can use anybody that says you've done a good job for them. So you can use your mentor, you can use anybody that you know, old employers, anybody that's going to be a good reference, just like at a job. Who would you use for any job? Yes. So we are gonna go over the documents, some more documents next week. And that gum. So let me see if I can find what I was looking for. I'm gonna bring y'all with me this time. Hold on, y'all. I like this better. Or do I like that? Let me see. So I am trying to see. So that's not it. How to complete journal entries. I don't know if this is it or not. I think this is what I already went to. It was easy to find on my phone. This is some of them, but this is definitely not all of them. There were more documents that you could look over to sign. More of the critical loan documents that'll help you become familiar with the document. So I'm not going to bore y'all through it, but I will indeed give the links for it in this. Oh, thank you, Sarah. So, Keisha, I actually have an HP dual tray. It's a lot more expensive than the brother. I think that's why people are mentioning the brother. I think my mom had a Canon before she had the brother, and for whatever reason, she took it back. So, yeah. If you are interested in mentorship, contact me on Facebook. Send me your email address and I'll send you an invoice and be ready to pay. If you're not ready to pay, so many people contact me before they're ready to pay, and I'm giving y'all information. But if it's too early, then there's, I want you to be ready to take a job when we talk, right? I want you to be ready to go, because I can't help you until you're ready to go. Yeah, the signing agent source book is good, but I have the loan signing agent source book as well. So I have both of them. But this daggum thing, look at it. You know how people use their Bible and people say, golly, you really read your Bible. Look at this. We don't play. This thing that got used. Not by just me, my mother. I think my mom is the one that bought it, to be honest with you. And I stole hers. Okay. Come on, Sean. Sean say I could bring him on without the camera. So what I do also, which a lot of mentors don't do, and I do understand why they don't do this. So for my mentees who are not getting any notifications, number one, you have to be proactive. You may not get one notification, But like me and Mariama said in another video, you got to be proactive. You have to get out, start making phone calls. Now, mind you, everybody calling first thing in the morning. So what do? Don't call first thing in the morning. You reach somebody on one of the second shifts. Figure it out, people. Harass folk like LaTanya Johnson. That's what I do. I'm good at it. That's how I got all of these jobs, because I'm playful. I call coast to coast. I learn somebody's name. Don't let me learn your name, because I'm good. Even at, I practice that though. I want to know people's names. If I'm at Chick-fil-A, I'm playing with the kids saying, hey, Darren, I know people's names. So I'll call Darren if, he's playful and he's friendly. And I'll say, Darren, I'm going to call you every day, right? Till you give me a job, Darren. So you may as well just go and put me on the schedule. Give me the next one. I don't care where it is. I don't care how much y'all paying for it. Give me a job. We've given y'all all different kinds of, ways to get jobs. I need for y'all to jump in there and do it. It's important. But like I was saying, so I feed my mentees jobs when I can. So say, for instance, I get a notification from SnapDocs, I send it to them and give them that job. They in turn call the company, let them know, hey, I saw a job came over on SnapDocs. For whatever reason, I'm not appearing. Can you assign me that job? It's real simple and easy. Real simple and easy. Okay, Nico, baby, my book. I'm telling you, you remember them old people's Bibles? How the pages used to all be ruffled up. I mean, it's highlight in there, everything. Yes. Oh boy, I knew somebody was going to ask me where that book is located. And so I tell everybody, okay, in my defense, I don't like the NNA's website, because look, I can go here in this search and I am going to type in the exact name of this book, Notary Signing Agent. Oh, y'all can't see me, huh? Hold on. Boy, this is a whole job trying to get y'all to see me and bring y'all with me everywhere I go. Okay. Where was I? What page was I on? Was I over here? Nope. Yeah, okay. Notary Signing Agent Certification Guide, right? That's the exact name of the book, and I'm going to click enter. Let's see if it brings up that book. Your search did not bring any matches. Oh, that bothers the dickens out of me. So then I got to go and find this book, and I found it before. It's not right there. It's not right there. Training information. I mean, hey, you can go under supplies. I've looked under books. The book is here. The best thing to do to get this daggum book is to call the NNA, because they have all of these books listed. The how-to guide for notaries, that's a good one too, but it ain't nothing like this one that I got. Let's see. Let's see what is at the bottom. That's the source book. I have that book. And see, yeah, man, I mean, you have to call them. That's all I could tell you. But I mean, even this sounds like a good book. Avoid unpleasant issues between you and your customers over what you can and can't notarize. Sign and Thrive. A lot of good books out here. Remote webcam notarizations. This book is mostly intended to make notaries who perform sensible side of cyber and how. Interesting. So yeah, call them to get the book, baby. I don't know. Shoot. I hate this dadgum thing because it's not It's not intuitive. I should really just be able to dadgum put it in the search, the exact name, and find the book. Anyway, I'm not going to waste y'all's time looking for that book. I can't find it. You purchased that book from the National Notary Association. Okay. Oh, you're waiting on the link. Oh, okay, Sean. Sean, how do I get Sean this link, honey? Post Sean is texting me, and I don't even know how to get him on here, y'all. He trying to tell y'all some good information, so I'm trying to get him on. Give me a few. Okay. Okay. So Sean is coming on in a minute. Okay, so I told y'all where to get the book. Call the NNA. Oh, listen, that is good, Sarah. Don't worry, that's true. If you can't find the dual tray printer, I actually don't have, I prefer that all-in-one printer where you can print, scan, and fax. Get that one. That's a good printer. I think that's one, the all-purpose printers are what I actually recommended on, if you look in my videos, I have a video on the printers. And that's though I recommended those. So this is a certification study guide. You said, is that study guide only available with the NNA signing agent package? Don't know. You can get it individually through the NNA. So call them. Call the National Notary Association and ask specifically for the signing agent certification study guide, and they'll give you that. Sean, did you get it? Sean said you can pass the test with mapping table alone. Whatever the heck that means, he'll be on in a second. I don't know what no mapping table alone meant. Oh, you need me to show a picture of the book cover again? This is the book cover. Let me back up. Trying to get it in a good light for y'all. Okay. This is it. I don't know why my light keep going like that. I guess it's trying to figure out what in the heck is she doing. Yeah. Okay. This is it. I don't know why my light keep going like that.
Hello.
Turn the volume down on the
Yeah. All right.
All right. So Sean, what were you talking about? They can pass the test with mapping what alone?
So look at your study guide. Look at page 71.
Page 71, chapter of Deuteronomy, Book of Certification Guide. Let me see.
It should be called a code of conduct mapping table. Do you see that?
Oh, on my page 71, this is what it looks like, Sean.
Okay, look at your table of contents and see if it shows you the code of conduct mapping table. And to answer some of the other questions while you're looking, that remote guide book you have, I have that book. If you're we talked about it in the last interview, but if you're like totally brand new to remote notary, the book that you highlighted makes sense. I recommend you get that book before you start paying any fees or anything. And then make a decision about being a Ron in particular.
So you are talking about, hold on, which book?
Sign and Thrive is there's another YouTube guy called Notary Coach. He wrote that book. That's where that book comes from. As far as getting the study guide itself, you have to, unless the way you're talking about works, where you call specifically, it's not going to be on their website searchable, i.e., because if it's in the program, when you're paying like $250 for it, it kind of defeats the purpose, right?
So this is the book that you're talking about?
Correct. I have that book. It's, if you're totally ignorant and brand new to a remote notary, i.e. the Ron situation, I recommend getting that book first if you're trying to decide, should I become one? If you're already a notary, and you're from like legacy, as far as like a traditional notary or a mobile notary, you can get that book. But if you're already a Ron, the book is a waste of time.
Okay, so Sean, you said page 70, whatever.
It's in my book. I must have an updated study guide version.
Yeah, so in mine it was 72.
Okay, 72. All right, I was off a little bit, but yeah,
where's it?
You can pass the signing agent exam with those pages alone. That's what I did. Code of conduct mapping table. Look at the left column for the title. Read the right column for the definition.
And I bet you I did some of that too, because I've got stuff highlighted all throughout here.
And they have this. They have it. The sections are broken up in the mapping table: becoming a notary, doing your first signing, and then closing, concluding a signing. It's broken up into 3 sections in that book, and some of the rules are going to be repetitive, but they go in conjunction together depending on what section of the mapping table you're looking at. Like if you're just trying to figure out how do I become a notary, what I want to charge, prepping for your first job, it might be in the first section of the mapping table. You see some specific rules in there. If you flip forward to like the very end of it, where it says this is how you conduct a closing and concluding a signing closing, then you're going to see some more rules in there under that heading, and some of them might be similar to what you already read in the previous page. So it's broken into 3 sections: prep, doing an actual signing, and then concluding a signing.
So I'm looking at these documents. You said, somebody said Amazon. On Amazon, that book is $100 and something. Y'all call the NNA.
Yeah, I couldn't even find it on Amazon when I first looked. But it's like this: you're either going to pay $100 for it there, or you're going to pay the $250 or the $150 for the NNA. But you get all that other information you're talking about that comes with it. The training. So it just depends on where you're at. If you're a seasoned signing agent, I wouldn't think you even need the book.
I'm a seasoned signing agent, and I still need the book sometimes.
Okay, well then they would do better just getting the book individually. If you're a newbie, then I tell you get the whole program.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So do I. So did y'all see those books? So I showed the book cover. Hey, Cedric. Ha. Yes, Cedric. So many people are. So, hey, get it and blow it out. Do it as quickly as possible. Don't hesitate. Just go through it.
I see Darkness Falls on there. Somebody doesn't check their messages.
Where do you see her? Because I ain't see. Where did you see her? Oh, there she is.
I reached out to Darkness Falls. No response.
Darkness Falls. Tammy. I think that's Tammy. That's her name. Why don't you just put some type of picture up there, Sean?
I don't have anything.
My God. Darkness Falls. Go on Facebook for me. Solutions by TJ, and text me. I got some stuff for you I need to ask you, if you don't mind.
Darkness Falls, check your YouTube channel.
Awesome. What other questions do we have? So I didn't Darkness Falls. I just clicked through all the modules in the course section, but I understand some folks, yeah. So everybody doesn't have to buy the book. My box of rocks, I couldn't do it that way. I need hardback facts. Oh, and Miss Tama says during the test it kept referring to that book. She didn't have the book, but she passed the test anyway. So listen, all you got to do is get an 80 on that test. Don't let that test stop you. There are so many people who are just so afraid of that test. It's really not bad. Go on and take it. If you do fail it, you can take it again, y'all. It ain't like if you fail it, they're gonna say no. You got to take it. Wait 2 years.
I don't even know how to put a picture on here. Just to be honest, I was looking. I don't know how to do it.
I think it's my Facebook picture, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so Miss Rebecca in Chesapeake became a notary public in 2017, started yesterday in a loan signing agent program through loan signing services online for $179. Okay. I don't know much about loan signing services. I've heard of them. What do you know about them, Sean?
Never heard of them. So, is Rebecca?
Is loan signing services Mark Wills?
Is she mobile or remote?
Most people are. I don't know, Sean. That ain't gonna show me. But let us know whether or not that's Mark Will's program, Rebecca.
She said yes.
Nico said Google got me through the test and she got an 80. Okay. Nico, tell the truth. Google and LaTanya Johnson. Shame the devil. Okay. Exactly. You pass it with an 80 and you keep it moving.
Yep. No one's gonna.
You get your little $20 to print them documents out, man. Don't let anything stop you from getting started. If you can't find a printer, as long as it's a laser printer, guys, laser printer, just look for a laser printer. You might have to buy another one in the future. It doesn't have to be a brother, all-in-one laser printer. Meaning, when I say all-in-one, I mean with the ability to both print and scan. That's what I want, because when I get home, there's an app that you can use on your phone called Adobe Scan, right? It's called Adobe Scan. You can take a picture on a flat black or white surface of the document and scan it into a PDF on your phone. That's what I use when I'm at closings and they want something right away. And it comes out clear. It comes out right. So that's what I use. But then when I get home, I scan it again. And one of my clients scanned it page by page and didn't put all the pages together. They want that document the exact same way that they gave it to you. That's how they want it back. They want it all the pages, not one by one you uploading. It's going to take too much effort, right? Oh, and if you do just get a single tray printer, do not worry about it, because you can print all of the documents on legal size paper unless otherwise specified by the company that hires you, and they will specify it. If they don't specify it, call and ask them specifically. And all you have to do is, when you get to those specific letter size pages, take the legal size paper out, put the letter size paper in. Don't make this stuff rocket science, people. It's easy. It's easy.
Does Nico want to be a Ron or a mobile notary?
Nico is doing mobile now, but she will probably get into Ron. What is the model of my HP printer? It is a 478NW, I believe, Sal. I paid like $400 and something for it, and I got it refurbished. Don't be scared of these refurbished printers either, y'all, because my printer been kicking for a long time, and it's a refurbished printer. Refurbished, I paid $400 and something for this printer, but it has not given me any problems, and it came with warranties and all kinds of stuff.
I want to be everything. Okay.
What you say?
Nico says, I want to be everything.
Okay. Where do you see that?
Me?
Oh, Khalees, LSS. See, there are a lot of people who know about the loan signing services. What won't print? I have an HP single tray, but I think the drum is broke. Is it a single tray laser? Because your printer has to be a laser printer. Miss Tama says she wants to do Ron also.
So for the audiences, let's be clear with them as far as, you know, your background and mine, because I'm strictly trying to be a Ron. I have no equipment and have no desire to get any. So it's a very unique journey, but it's going to be the future. Not to say that we both know that mobile notaries and traditionals aren't going anywhere anytime soon, but it just depends on your path.
Right. So he's doing strictly remote. When you say Ron, now you go with them acronyms. When he says Ron, he means that he wants to do everything online, no paper. He doesn't have to have a printer. He's just doing everything online. Remote online notary, Ron. So should we take Mark's program or just get the study guide? My recommendation, I can't tell you that. I really can't. All I can tell you is I didn't take Mark Will's program. But I had the study guide and I had a mentor. And I believe what Mark Wills takes you through, and I'm not sure because I did not take his course, but what he takes you through are the documents and how to sign those documents. There's value in that because some people want to see that. I, Boxer Rocks Latanya Johnson, wanted to see my own. I don't want a mock document because I'm not going to learn looking at a mock document. I learn when the pressure is on and when it's my document. So show me when I have a job how to walk through my documents with my client. That's what worked for me. So I can't tell you if you take Mark Wills or not. I've been successful with the study guide and with a mentor because I want somebody to be able to call and ask a question. I just told y'all I don't read. I know that's bad. What'd you say, Sean?
Now, for me, if they're talking about strictly passing, I didn't take his class either. I did everything in what I told you, 3 weeks during Corona.
Yes.
I signed up with the Secretary of State. I got my information. I made an appointment the week after at the county courthouse. Got sworn in. Went back online. Took the remote notary certification from NNA. Finished that, and then went back and signed up for the loan signing aid, the NSA program from NNA. Used the mapping table. I passed that test again. Playing around, I did it all in a month, and here I am today. Now we're on to the next step, and I feel confident enough looking at the study guide, like you said, as well as the loan document, and there's another section in that book where it gives you the brief description of what each document that you need to sign. So where I feel like I'm ready now to walk out here and do my own signing. My first goal is to just go ahead and do some traditional notary jobs first, but I am confident enough to do a loan sign, a refi, especially right now.
Awesome. So Miss E Positive said that she learned Ron step by step by watching a video online. So Miss E Positive, share with us what video that was. Put it in the comments if you will.
I think I have one as well. But each what I've noticed is depending on where you sign up at is how you're going to learn how to do a remote signing, because everybody's platform's a little different. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So, okay, so Miss Rebecca, he has modules of real life verbiage of signings, each kind of document. Okay. So, Sean,
Yes.
train us on the Ron.
What would you like to know? For instance, I've seen a video on YouTube for how to do a signing for Notary Cam. I've seen one for, I think, Notarize, and maybe a few other of these platforms. Again, and then I've seen the independent ones where you kind of winging it on your own, where you're storing your own information. You have a camera, you have your journal entry book. Some are using like Excel spreadsheet. I've seen it all, but again, it just depends on what platform you're going to use, or if you're going the independent route.
E-positive, I don't mind, girl. I'm here for the people. So, you can name another YouTube on my channel, baby. I don't mind. I'm just giving resources. I'm just like y'all to me. So if it's something that will help us, because it's helping me too. I'm in this with everybody else. I mean, the remote online notary stuff, I'm learning it. And as I go through various signings, though I've done this a lot, I'm still learning that as well. So one statement before I get to this next question by 504 Darling. If you're here and you're good with the information, you like the information, please, please, please give us a thumbs up or a heart and let us know that you like the information. It helps other people who are looking for good information, good box of rocks, walkthrough information to be able to find us. So make sure that you like these videos. Sean, I am new. Can someone explain what a RON is? Remote Online Notary. What is that, Sean?
Remote online notary is basically you're doing the same thing you would do as a traditional notary, which you're in person, but you're doing it instead of manually with paper, you're doing it digitally, online documents. So you're gonna think of like a gateway where basically somebody's gonna upload some documents to a platform. You're gonna have access to these documents. You're gonna review them. They're gonna have these auto-filled fields in them for the customer to sign. You still do the same steps as far as verification of who's signing the documents, of identity. Depending on your state, they have different requirements of what they consider proper identification. And then after that, you're going to go through the traditional steps of making sure everything is signed, everything's initialed, and then your journal entries and so on and so forth. That's basically what it is. The gist of it. Anything you doing if you're already a notary, you're just doing everything digitally online without printers and embossing equipment and all that. I don't know if that's clear enough.
That was clear. No problem. E-positive girl, we good. Good.
Let me tell them about. I see that question. Let me mention one thing. Now you have to have what they call a digital certificate and an electronic seal, and this is going to replace the physical seal that you would normally stamp on your documents. And there is a process to go through that, because you have to go to a digital certificate company, and you can get your seal from NNA directly. And then there's also a link within NNA to get your digital certificate. So all that stuff is right there. And I was totally green when I went through it. I didn't know what I was doing, but I'd follow the steps, follow the links. The certificate itself has a whole website, a support center you can call if I have a problem. They show you how to install it on your computer, how to practice signing a document and adding it to it and everything. So it's not like you just left alone.
And the information that you're mentioning is within the NNA?
Correct.
Okay. so they can find the 1, 2, 3, 4 of what to do to become a remote online notary on
It's
the
at the
NNA.
very top of the page. If you go to the main website, you can show them right now.
Hold on. Okay.
See where it says
Remote online notary.
Yep. That's what got me started on my path.
How to become a remote online notary. I'm putting this in the comments for you all, just so you have that link. I got too many tabs open.
Tell me about it.
Shut up.
No, I have the same thing. I was agreeing with you. See, you always think I'm coming for you.
You see what I'm saying? Boy, me and Sean talk all day long. That's why I be, shoot. Okay, yeah, this has a lot of information on this page. I talk to a lot of y'all all the time. Okay, so is there special equipment needed to be a RON?
Digital certificate, electronic seal. That's it. As long as you have
But
a
what about
decent.
the platform? That's what you mean. Like, she means like a printer, a
No,
fax machine. Yeah.
no.
But how do you do? Don't talk about the platform.
Again, each platform is going to be different. I.e., Notary Cam, Notarize. What was that? Pavaso. One Notary. What you carry to each one of these platforms is going to be your digital certificate and your electronic seal. That's all you need. And then what they may ask you for is they need your state's jurat or your state's acknowledgement form. And TJ, you just showed them how to get that for each state that they're in. So you can download one of those and you're going to upload it to, whatever, like One Notary in particular, they wanted a sample of my state's jurat and acknowledgement in PDF format. You upload it so that way when you start working on the job, it's already there handy. And you just pull it when you need it. And then in the state of Virginia in particular, we also do one called what is it called? I forgot the official name. Is where you verify the copy. If somebody's bringing you a copy of a piece of a document, and you have to certify that it's exact copy, and then you can notarize it. I forgot the name of that.
Rebecca just brought up something real good. So she mentioned all of the new houses and things that are within miles of where you live. That's a chance to handle the paperwork. So if you see a builder building like a community of houses in your area and they have a trailer, you know how Lennar sometimes they have like the model home or the trailer where people can come and sign up. Stop there and let them know what you do and see if they can, they will hire you to be the notary for every person in that area, every home. Which notary platform is the best for RONs?
That's up to you. You can't really say. And I want to be clear. We're talking notary platforms for contractor. The difference between that and the independent is basically you have, like, let's say you have your own website and you're advertising, or you're on Facebook or Instagram. You can use in the state of Virginia. Let me be clear. I can use Zoom as my camera. Everything has to be live, can't be taped. But you have to create your own journal based on Virginia's standards and requirements. Some people use Excel spreadsheet as a digital, your digital journal, or e-journal as they call it. And you also have to capture the video signing, the whole recording from start to finish, and you have to store that. And in Virginia, it's 5 years, I think. So that's if you're becoming independent and you're not using a notary platform. I recommend that if you're new, even if you're a veteran and you just kind of want to get used to the whole remote notary process, start with a platform, and then you can go independent.
Right. And yes, Sal. So there are a lot of different platforms, and like Doc Verify, the fees are really high. From what I've been told from other people, they like OneNotary because it's actually free to sign up on OneNotary, and you get paid. I think OneNotary charges clients maybe $25 for single documents, notarizations. They don't have the ability for you to notarize loan packages right now that I'm aware of. But I've heard a lot of people, they charge them $25 and then they pay you like $16 to $18 for that signing for one document. So I've heard Kenya and a few other remote online notaries talk about OneNotary. I am signed up with Doc Verify. I don't necessarily like it. I do not. It's expensive and it's bulky. It's like, it's not real intuitive.
I would agree. I've looked at Signex; they were expensive. I've looked at was it Hire? Hold on one second. What's the name of this one? I think it's called Hire Notary. I've looked at a few, and I'm of the same conclusion. I'm still waiting on approval from Notary Cam. Whether they have fees or not, they haven't disclosed that. Notarized.com, past tense. I'm wait to hear from them as well. But right now, I'm leaning towards OneNotary .us, and I'm just waiting for them to finish up my approval process. You mentioned before, you said you haven't seen anything on SnapDocs as far as remote notary jobs. You've never seen that?
I haven't, but Mariama has.
Okay.
So I don't know what the difference is.
All right. I'm on SnapDocs. I got approved there as well. So I need to like make my profile public and see what happens.
I'm gonna bring her on next week. And I'm gonna, you know what? I got a lot to do because I'm gonna bring someone else on who is remote, and we'll talk to them and do a whole Q&A. So next week will not be the Church of Notary Signing Agent Study Guide. We'll go over the Ron stuff next week. How about that? Can somebody remind me? Nico, remind me, please. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Sean, y'all remind me to contact that lady.
No problem.
Valerie Walcott has a question. You just completed the notary course, mailing a certificate off. Should you go ahead and take the notary signing courses now? I absolutely would, but I hate waiting. So that's my reason, because I don't like to wait. So yeah, that's what I did. That's what I would do. Somebody else asked me that question. You have to be a notary before you can be a signing agent, number one. But can you go on and start taking the training stuff for it? If they will allow you, if the National Notary Association will allow you to go on and start that training, I would as quickly as possible, especially if I'm sending off all my paperwork, for my notary. So it's just in process so that I can have everything ready. Now, they may not allow you to buy that program if you're not already a notary. I've heard it both ways. It depends on who you talk to on the phone when you call.
I think you have to be a notary first. Mm-hmm. I went ahead and I became a notary first. I didn't even, want to deal with any misunderstandings. So I became a notary first, and then I signed up for the loan signing agent stuff on there. And that's another thing, trying to save costs. Like, I didn't pay for insurance, errors in insurance. I didn't pay for membership until I was a commission notary and a loan signing agent, certified NSA. Then I started paying for the membership and the errors and all the other stuff that they were adding on, because I felt like it was gonna be a waste of time just sitting there if I wasn't using it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Miss Positive said that Kendra was the one with the step-by-step information on the remote online notary. And like I told y'all, I bought one of Kendra's Ron marketing books for $45. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was some good information in there. What did you think about it, Sean? Did you look through it?
No, I've never seen that book. But I bet you
Huh?
I bet you her book is no different than the one I sent you. I mean,
Okay.
the one we just talked about that was on NNA.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the basic information about what it takes to become one. What is a remote notary? There's not too much they can veer from the path, no matter who writes the book. And that link you sent me was very helpful. The remote, it's a new channel. It's the remote notary.
Oh yeah, directory. I can add that stuff. We'll add that to the group. So Sal says one notary requires you to bring your own clients initially before they assign you any jobs. So I think you have to bring like 100 clients or so to their platform. You get paid for them though, Sal. So you're still getting paid as you're bringing them. If that's a positive.
That's a guarantee. I mean, that's the guarantee rule. You have to bring your own clients. So newbies.
I don't know. I don't know. I believe
I thought they had an option for both independent or contract side.
I think what Sal is saying, before they will start assigning jobs to you.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
before they'll give you their clients, you have to have so many of your own.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Erica says, is there a test to complete the RON in the state of Texas? No, there is not. There's no further testing.
NNA just has a RON test. What they're saying is it looks good if you have these credentials coming through NNA. So if you have it, if you got the certified RON from NNA, it looks good. You don't need it, but
it does look good.
Right. The only thing that's required is, I'm assuming, through your state to become one. Is that the case in Texas or no?
Say that one more time.
In the state of Texas, do you have to go through the Secretary of State to become
Yes.
a remote notary?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only requirement then.
Yes.
Same thing, Jen.
Lance, we talked about how to get the signings. We will go back over. We're going to do a whole session on remote online notaries. We'll do a whole session on that. And Serena said, yes, you must be a notary first before you can start the signing agent, even the training portion of it. But I'm telling y'all, you come talk to the right person on the phone and you can go on and start the training. I'm just saying. That doesn't mean that you will be a signing agent. That just means that you started the process. So when all of your stuff comes in, you're ready to roll. Oh, awesome. Okay. Oof, I went too far, too fast. Serena, you said you have a question. I don't know if Louisiana is included in any of those platforms, but you can definitely look on the National Notary Association's page, and they give you a list of all of the companies who. So here, temporary authorization for Ron is Louisiana. Green is for permanent. Notaries cannot perform Rons in California and maybe 2 other states. Oh, y'all couldn't see that. Daggum. Hold on.
I see a lot of questions on the study guide again. So when you get a chance, click on the signing agent portion in NNA.
Okay. So these are the states that now that have either temporary or permanent rules. It looks like Louisiana has a temporary authorization for Ron. California and a couple of other states do not have authorization. They cannot perform remote online notaries. But again, this is on the National Notary Association's website. So what did you want me to click on, Sean?
Go to the homepage of NNA.
Okay.
We can't see your page.
Oops. This is a whole process, bro.
We need to get you some split screen. That's all.
I know, right?
All right, now homepage. That's not the homepage. All right, signing agent. Click on that.
She looks like, who does she look like? Dadgummit, that actress.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. The one that married to the
Yeah,
preacher.
Devin is his name. Okay, where am I going?
Scroll down. Become a signing agent. Click that. See, that's the whole. You can click that. That's the whole package I'm talking about. Where it shows you what books, the study guides in there. The books you're talking about is in there. I chose the 259 one. The 159 doesn't give you something. It was something particular that maybe not the basic NSA. I didn't do that one. I did the complete.
So there's one for 259 and one for 189.
Yeah, but you see
and I did the complete too.
Right. You see the loan signing prep docs are missing from the 159, the 189 one?
Yeah.
That's why. The study guide is in there. But
and when I set up a long time ago, this book wasn't in there, and I just bought that book not that long ago. But the certification guide was there. The training essentials was there.
That's where you get certified as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I got the most expensive one too. I will give y'all this page, putting it in the comments.
And to be clear, you're becoming a loan notary signing agent and a notary. That has nothing to do with the Ron stuff.
Right. The prep documents are good. So what is this? You got to be certified further to charge $150 because you're guiding clients through. Okay. She's probably talking about the difference between a notary and a signing agent.
I do have a question for you in the group.
Yes.
What do you know about the validity of a CRMSP? I know you don't like acronyms, so I did that just to get on your nerves. But it's called Certified Reverse Mortgage Signing Professional. Is that really such a thing? Or
what is it called, Sean?
Certified Reverse Mortgage Professional. Basically, you're getting certified to do reverse mortgages. Have you heard anything about that?
Nope.
Yeah.
But what Google has.
I didn't know if it. I didn't know if it was like across the board, or is it certain? Just maybe certain gurus are selling this.
Can y'all see my screen or no?
Yeah, we see it.
Golly, there's a lot of people that are.
Yeah, I think it's a new thing coming out.
This is an industry trade association.
So curious.
To qualify for the designation, candidates must have at least 3 years experience in the reverse mortgage business, or they must have personally closed 50 or more loans, earned 12 hours of continuing education.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Why is that so rigorous?
Yeah. I don't think that's fair. Maybe it's just that one site. That can't be like a national requirement or something. Somebody said, Shy Bomb said it's on the NNA website for $250 for the whole. Or is she talking about reverse or what we already mentioned?
Yeah, I think she's talking about what we already
Oh,
mentioned.
okay.
Yeah, I think she's talking about Making Good. It was Making Good,
There you
Sabrina.
go. Yeah.
I couldn't remember her name. Okay. I'm going up.
Right. Notary Coach has it. That's where I found out about it. But I wanted to see, is it just Notary Coach promoting that, or is this like across the board? Because I haven't seen it mentioned anywhere but Notary Coach. Nina is one of the only 150 CRMPs in the country. Who's Nina? Darkness. Darkness Fall says Nina is the only one of 150 CRMPs in the country, but I don't know who Nina is.
Yeah, I know. Who's Nina? So you can't do them without being certified? Is that what's going on?
No, it just gives you more credibility, from my understanding.
Oh, Nico says it's on YouTube.
Nina Penny is a creator. Oh, okay. Yeah, she must have been the one that Notary Coach interviewed.
What'd you say? E-Positive, I thought about you when I found out one of the One Notary boxes for signers to sign the Ron. Ah, yes. Girl, them little bitty boxes just be running me hot on Doc Verify. It's just, oh my God, you can make them longer but not shorter, and then the lines are super little. It's like, bro, how is this gonna work?
Can you change the font?
No.
That's how I solved the problem with when I was doing a totally separate document for the wholesale. I was having a problem fitting it in, so I could change the font, and then I was able to fit everything I needed in there.
Your digital certificate, so however you signed your name,
Oh, you talking about digital? Oh no, yeah, you can't change that.
Can't change it. Okay, y'all. So I'm sleepy and tired, and I gotta still wake up in the morning. Miss Hall's first day, Madison's first day of school is tomorrow. She's going in person. She's probably nervous and scared. I haven't heard her take her shower just yet. So let me get off this phone and see what my child is doing.
Darkness says she did 200. She gets 200. The certification up to fees.
Oh,
yeah. I'm gonna definitely check into it then.
Okay, absolutely.
Darkness, we gotta talk. We gotta talk.
Yes, contact me, please. I'll have you on and we'll talk. And Sean, they said that they think Google is the way to get your
I saw that, but my face is on my Gmail.
What about your YouTube channel?
It's on my YouTube as well, but I'm on your back end.
Oh, so you know what? It probably has like an avatar. You can click it or something. There's a way when you get on here to get an avatar or something. I think I put it on there. Okay, y'all.
I see it.
Let me get my little butt off of here and see what's going on with Madison Hall. I love y'all. I just have so much fun with y'all. Sean, didn't I wake all the way up? Because I was on dead.com before I got on here. Yep. Whew, I got weak and everything. I don't know what happened.
You're not gonna like me. There you go. I put at the end.
Boss. Okay, y'all. Have a good week. I love y'all. Y'all take care. And I am rooting for y'all. I don't care where we get information from, y'all. Just bring it on. We're all learning together. And I'm bringing more resources for us. So I hope that you got a lot out of today. Please make sure that you like this video. Share it with anybody that you know who may need this information. And I'll see y'all next week. Yay. All right. Bye. Love you.
Bye-bye.